Hey guys, in today's video I wanted to share with you everything that I've crocheted for the hospice recently. So I do have my little bucket here, and I have made one of these videos before, but if you don't know, I do volunteer at a hospice where we crochet comfort items for patients. I do have practical items they would actually use right here, but I'll show you that later on in this video. I do want to start off with all of these cute things. I tried to make most of them Halloween themed because it is October, my favorite month, but I didn't get to make as much as I usually do. I have like other items in here besides, you know, all this Halloween stuff, but let me go ahead and get started and show you everything that's in this box. The first things I want to share with you guys are these orange pumpkins. I think they're really cute. I'm not a huge fan of these that I made because I felt like they were a little bit too thin, and also I didn't put them out on this guy, but I do like this one. I love the color of this orange. This is the big twist. I think it's called burnt orange, but these are really cute, and I also added the little green to the top of these guys. Okay, so I did pause the video because an airplane was flying by, but let's continue with these pumpkins. I do have some plain ones here. I have this one in green. This one is the sugar and twist yarn, I believe, and I don't remember the color name of this, but I wanted something a little bit more plain in case someone doesn't want like too bright of a color. So I also went with a nude one, and this one is the 1 pound yarn. I don't remember the name, but I think it might be called Dove, which is really pretty, but it's really hard for me to find that color because the Joann's that I live nearby does not carry this color. But I'm like, oh, let me just make one pumpkin like this because I really love the color. And then I made some more animated ones. So I have this skeleton one right here. I feel like this one looks kind of creepy, but I tried to do, sorry, there's a lot of background noise and it's only like 7 in the morning, but yeah, here's the skeleton I made. I feel like he does look kind of creepy, but I think it looks cute. Also, I did my nails like Halloween themed. Aren't they really cute? I got the stickers from Shein and I just painted the black and white stuff, but so cute. I love them. But yeah, anyways, I got the skeleton one here, and then I made a mummy pumpkin. Looks so cute. I also made some pumpkins for my coworkers, so if I still have a video I will insert that as well. But I made someone at work a skeleton or a mummy one as well, but I made his a little bit bigger. And then for this last pumpkin, I made it candy corn theme, which I do have a video on. I think I posted it like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's my little candy corn. I think it's really cute, and it's really easy to make these, so I did make a lot. The only reason I didn't make as much for the hospice is because I also wanted to crochet for my coworkers. But yeah, here are the pumpkins. I almost forgot one pumpkin, but I have this little Frankenstein guy right here, and that is the last pumpkin that I do have. So let's move on to the next thing. The next things are the cutest. They're one of my favorite because they're Halloween themed bees. I think these are so cute. So I do have a video tutorial on how to make a bee, but it's a Valentine's Day theme one. These I just changed the colors, but honestly when I crochet I never really follow a pattern because I just don't want to. Like when I crochet stuff, I just like to focus on like watching a video. I've always put a video on it, and so when I was making these I was watching Sonic the Hedgehog and I made all of these. So I think these are really cute. But yeah, I didn't follow the pattern I made because I just kind of just go based off of what I feel like it should look like, so they aren't all exactly the same. But let me go ahead and show you this first one. So this first one, I feel like it's not really like Halloween looking, but it kind of reminds me of Nerds, doesn't it? Like the pink and purple. So I think this one is so cute. Look at this little guy. And then let me show you the next one. Let me show you, this is Frankenstein. So you can see he has a little scar at the front. So adorable. So yeah, for these guys, again, I didn't follow the pattern that I have on my channel, but I just changed up the stripes. I didn't want it to be like too big black stripes because I felt like it would look a little bit weird since, you know, they are a little bit smaller. But yeah, this is how this one looks. And then I have this one right here. This one is a pumpkin theme. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I felt like, you know, having the tops of this would look like that pumpkin I showed you earlier where I added the green. And then of course he's orange. Oh my god, so cute. And then my last bee is this guy right here. I feel like this one, I feel like it is Frankenstein theme, but yeah, he's just not green like this one. I wanted to do a yellow one as well. I think they're so cute. I wanted to make more of these, but the only thing is it's really easy to make. It's just that I'm not a huge fan of, if you watch my channel you know that I'm not a huge fan of sewing, and you do have to sew on the wings here, and you don't have to sew on these little antenna things, but still. A lot of attachment pieces to these guys. So yeah, I only made 4, but I think that's that's enough. I'm almost done going through the box and I realized I have one more pumpkin. It's this blue guy. So this guy was actually supposed to be someone else, but I couldn't get it. It was supposed to be Coraline, but it didn't look right. So I just turned it into like a blue skeleton, and I feel like he looks like a little weirdo as well, but I think somebody will like it. So I do have one more pumpkin, but now I have my last Halloween thing, which is these little monsters right here. So I got a comment recently on this video. I made this video like maybe like 2 years ago or something, but I call these my scrap monsters because these were all of the scrap pieces of yarn that I would use because I didn't know what else to do with it. So that's why they're like all these weird colors. But someone commented on my video saying they posted it on a Facebook group and they call these worry monsters, and they like put it around town or whatever. I thought that was so cute. But yeah, I like either name, so I'm gonna call mine scrap monster because that's what my video is. But yeah, so I made these for Halloween as well because they look like little monsters. And I have the two-face monsters here, the little happy guy and this guy. And usually I make them with what is it called, tentacles at the bottom, but I decided to do little hair at the top. And then I have this other one here. It kind of reminds me of a Pop-Tart. And sorry if you can hear that background noise, but little doggies in the back. But yeah, these are the monsters. And then I have my last monster here with some little ears there. So I have 3 of these monsters, and that's all of the Halloween things. So now I'll show you all of the other items. And we do call these Fiddle Friends. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but yeah, we do call these Fiddle Friends. So the next things I have are some suns. I have 4 here. So we do make these year round. Let me show you the velvet ones first. So I did make these 2 velvet ones. I didn't follow the pattern to a T. So the hospice does have a pattern, and this is why it looks weird because they didn't follow it exactly, but I wanted to try a different layout. So I made ones that look like this. I think this one turned out cuter, but I think this one was the Dollar Tree yarn, and then this one is just the velvet. I don't remember the name of it, but here are 2 of the smaller suns, and then I made this bigger one. I was trying to use up a lot of my yarn, so that's why I made 2 of the velvet, and I wanted to make this one a little bit bigger. I did put a bow on it because I felt like there was a lot of empty space. You know, it had a little bit of too big of a forehead there. So then I also did, this one is also the Dollar Tree yarn, but this one was the cotton one, and it looks really good as a sun, right? I felt like I still actually use the coaster. I think I've showed that in the last video as well, but it's somewhere. Oh, it's actually over there, but let me get it really quick. Okay, I just wanted to show you the coaster really quick. But yeah, so this was the Dollar Tree yarn where I reviewed it in that one video, and I made this, which I still actually use. But then I also made this sun, and I was like, wow, it's actually really nice as a sun as well. I thought it wouldn't look as good because I thought it would create a little bit more holes in between my stitches, but it actually looks really cute. So yeah, those are my 4 suns. Okay, so next I'm also giving them some flower pots. So I do have a video on how to make one of these. This one was one of my practice pieces. I really do like this, but I do want to give it to the hospice because I made some for myself already, so I don't really need to keep too many for myself. I gotta share, so I made 2 flowers. There is this one lady who waters the plants at the hospice, so I kind of want to give one to her. I made her a Christmas gift last year, but that was one where I painted this pot thing. I think I showed it in my Christmas video, but yeah, I kind of want to give her one of these because like this whole thing is crocheted and I think it looks really cute. But yeah, I made a pink one and a red one. On to some random things. I'm going to give them one of the little bobas that I made. I already have 2 for myself, so I feel like this one would be really cute. I feel like these little items, I don't know, like patients would actually take them, but last time when I made smaller things, I think I made a minion thing, a nurse took it, so I was like, you know, I don't know, maybe someone will take it. So hopefully they like this little boba guy. I'm also going to bring in one of these little turtles. I don't know why I didn't bring this in a long time ago because I've had it sitting forever. I used to bring in turtles, but I stopped because I don't think these are really practical. I do have a video on my channel where it's not this exact one, but I made mine more fluffy because, well, the reason I'm saying it's not practical is because we make stuff for patients where it helps them relieve like anxiety. So, you know, we make these little octopi right here, or, you know, the suns that I showed you earlier, because it has more cushion to it. So, you know, when patients are feeling anxiety or stressed out, they have something to squeeze on. It's kind of like a stress ball, but it's much softer because, you know, of course their hands are a little bit more, I was trying to look for a word, but like, you know, they're a little bit more sensitive. So this is something they can play with, you know, with the tentacles and stuff, or like the rays. And then this is like super soft, so they can easily squeeze on it. So yeah, that's why I wasn't bringing in these kind of things, because I felt like, you know, they can't really do anything with it. But I'm gonna bring this in, like these kind of things in, just in case like someone else wants to take it, like a nurse or something, or if they just want to keep it on their little shelf, like in the room or something like that. But yeah, so I'll just bring in these two little. Then I'm done with all of those items. I want to show you the practical stuff. So I have all of these socks here, and then if you know me, you know that I hate making socks because I just feel like, you know, like when you're done making one pair, you're like, well, not one pair, you're done making one side, you're like, oh my god, I'm finally done. But then you realize, oh wait, I need to make the other side. And I just really hate doing that because I'm the kind of person who likes to do something and it's just done like that. It needs to be done really fast. But you know what? They needed socks, so I had to make all of these. And for some reason, this time around, it was actually pretty fun making these. I think it's because I'm really into a new show right now. I've been watching Gotham, so you know, like when I watch that show, I just make some socks. I think these are about as much as I'll make this year because I'm kind of over it. We'll see though. But I did make a lot of men's socks because I feel like a lot of the stuff I do make is pretty girly, like all of the bright colors. So you know, there are of course men patients, so I did have to do some darker colors. So I have some blue here. This is the big twist yarn. I made 2 of these, but again, I was also trying to use up a lot of the yarn I have, so I was like, you know what, that would be a good project to make all of these socks. And then I made this one here. So this pattern is not it's not the one the hospice has. It's kind of like an alteration of it because I could not find my pattern for it, so I just made it look like this. But actually this is how Pat makes it. She volunteers at the hospice as well. I haven't seen her in forever, but yeah, so I made this as well. I think this one's really pretty. This one is the 1 pound yarn. I think Laura got that for me and my friend. But yeah, and then I also made these gray ones right here. I think I made these ones a little bit too low, but these right here are like the beginning ones where when I couldn't find the pattern, it kind of turned out a little bit weird, but I think it's still fine. So I made another gray, or actually that's the only gray I have. And then I made a black pair, and it is going to get colder soon, so these socks will come in handy. And then I made 2 pairs for women. So I have a pink one here and then this variegated one. I forgot what brand this is, but I do like the variegated colors. The only thing is with this variegated, I think this one is it's the Red Heart Super Saver one, which when I crochet with it, I always get like allergies from it for some reason, but I do really like the variegated color. But yeah, these are all of the socks. So next up, I have some beanies, and I think these are so cute. The first time I actually saw one of these basket weave hat is actually from Pat. I'm mentioning her again, but I saw her make it a long time ago, and I was like, oh my god, I want to make one too. And she told me there was a pattern on Pinterest, so I went to go look for it. Now the only thing is, when I follow this pattern, I feel like it closes up really weird. Like it tells me to close up when I'm about like right here, and I'm like, oh, like I definitely need to make a couple more rows or else it looks weird, unless I'm doing something wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm probably doing something wrong, but I mean, I think it still turned out fine. So I have this purple one here. I just love this basket weave look, and of course the little pom-pom at the top. And then this one is gonna match, you know, the little socks. I think that's so cute. That would be really cute as a Christmas gift for a patient. Oh, love that one. And then I have this one right here. I didn't have enough of this blue yarn. This is the big twist. This is the one from the socks I showed you earlier. So actually, wait, these are 2 different colors. But yeah, I was running out of this yarn, so I just ended up, you can see right here, I had to change the color at the end. But yeah, I wanted to do a matching set, but I was like, oh, I wouldn't have enough for the pom-pom, so I just decided to do this kind of border and then match it up with these socks. And then the last beanie I have, which is this one right here, goes with the socks. And I think that's such a cute set. So yeah, I think these would be more for men because I did make these a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm excited to give this to somebody. Well, I don't give them to people, I just give them to the hospice, and then, you know, people come in to grab them for their patients, like the nurses and stuff. So the last item I have is this blanket right here. This is going to be more of a lap blanket because it's not that big, but it is a basket weave one. So let me show you. It's not like that big. It's more for like, you know, their legs or something, but I did make it 2-tone because I didn't have enough of this gray right here. I actually made this section a long time ago, and then I had it sitting forever because, I mean, if you're a crocheter, you know that sometimes you just crochet things, you leave it there and you find it a year later, and this is basically one of those projects. So yeah, I ended up adding this blue yarn because I was trying to see what would match with the gray because I didn't want to buy any more yarn. I'm really not trying to buy any more because I need to use what I have. So that's why I did these 2 colors, but I think it turned out really nice. And again, wouldn't this look really nice as a Christmas gift? Maybe I can do, I think I could probably do another beanie or socks so I can match with this set, but I am going to give it now because I need to get this stuff out of my room. But yeah, this is so cute. I was gonna also add like a border to it, but then I was like, you know what, that's a little bit too much work for me right now, so I think this is good enough. Let me try to show you again. from farther away. Oh man, I love it so much. I kind of want to keep it for myself, but I don't really need one. But yeah, so that is my blanket and one of the bigger things I need for the hospice. I was going to try to hold everything at the end of this video, but it's a little bit too much to hold all of them. So I'll just hold a couple of these while I say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.